Oh, there we go. Giving you a slice of unapologetic conversation. Welcome to Straight to Tape. My name is C. Perry the Second, the Mr. Fantastic of Fact Podcast is
Uh, uh, uh,
Fantastic Four.
It would be
First,
helpful if you actually got on screen. You feel me?
yeah,
When you
yeah,
do
I
the
know, I
show
know, I
intro, it
know.
would be helpful.
On
I know,
screen.
I know. It was a button. It was a button. All right.
Gotcha.
First, the comedian, professional joke slinging Tico the guy. What's good, Tico?
What it do, people? You know, you talk it, I live it all day, every day. Twice on Tuesdays. Used to be a Sunday, but I go to London Bridge. Hey, nice plug. Anywho, anyhow,
How? Hoo-ha. Hoo-ha.
And of course, the first lady of S2T, the quintessential hip hop mom, Keisha with a Y. What's good, Key?
What's good, y'all? It's Keisha with a Y, aka Hip Hop Mom, aka I'm just a regular mom today. And your mom's favorite mom.
A regular mom.
Regular mom, regular degular.
she's just a mom. Yeah, she's only a mom. And she.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, our social media assassin, as always, for the double deuce. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Rob the Actual. What's good, Rob?
Yeah, man, in the building. You know how we do. Listen, yo. It is the day after the born
Day after
day.
what? Day after what?
This is the day after the born day. Uh, yeah, had my birthday yesterday, so I'm still in celebration mode. The Ruggedly Handsome birthday tour is ongoing for the remainder of October. So catch me, you know what I'm saying? Catch the wave. And I'm open to all invitations for dinner, drinks, sushi, you know what I'm saying? Dates, all that type of stuff. You feel me? Holla at your boy. Come scoop your boy. I mean, well, I can drive, but you know what I'm saying? I got my own car and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
hold
scoop
on.
your boy
Got
anyway.
my own
Wait, wait,
car.
wait,
Got
wait,
my
wait.
own crib.
Did you just dub your birthday month as a tour?
Oh
A
yeah, yeah, yeah.
legitimate tour.
Yeah, it's the Ruggedly Handsome birthday tour, bro. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Thoughts on the name of the tour, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Key.
It's his birthday. He can do what he wants to.
Pretty much.
I got
Tico.
it. I'm just waiting for a T-shirt. That's all.
The regularly handsome birthday tour.
That's a birthday tour.
Yeah, yeah,
Coming
yeah,
to
yeah.
a stop near you.
Coming
Yeah,
to a
absolutely.
stop near
Absolutely.
you. Exactly.
Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And, it's October. And it's one of our favorite times of the year because it's homecoming season. And, that's what we're going to talk about. We are going to talk a little bit about homecoming, share some homecoming memories that we can share in a public space. Talk about, also share some do's and don'ts for y'all that are preparing for homecoming and things that you should do and should not do at homecoming. Okay. Stuff that, might, keep you out of trouble, maybe keep you out of
Keep your
jail, things along those,
marriage
yeah.
together.
Yeah,
Stuff like
things
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, first, ladies and gentlemen, as always, you can catch Straight to Tape Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, on Twitch, and on YouTube. Audio version of Straight to Tape, which is powered by Acast. You can find on all your favorite podcasting platforms. That includes Apple Podcasts. That includes iHeartRadio. Includes Spotify. Includes uh, Amazon Music, and also includes Google Podcasts, Straight to Tape.
All of them. All of them.
All of them. Make sure you're following us on our social media platforms. That's Facebook, that's IG, and that's Twitter, Straight to Tape. Look, we're trying to get these subs up over on our YouTube channel, S2T Media. So make sure you go by, show us some love, show some love to your favorite podcast. Now, before we get deep into what we normally get deep into, as it relates to the show, I know we were having some conversation off camera. What was this, Rob? You called this certain show the Black Waltons? I know we touched a little bit on this show the last time we were on the air.
No, we were just, we were just bantering about, what we're watching. Yeah, I just talked about Queen Sugar, and then like you were like, I'm trying not to watch it. I'm trying like, why not? It's a good show. I mean, it is heavy. I ain't gonna lie. It's a heavy show. You feel me? It's heavy. It's lighthearted at times, but it's also that it's a heavy show, man. I mean, I don't even know a family that got the drama of the Borderlones. They got problems, bro. They got all types of drama in a family, bro.
Like
So,
Tyler
you know what
Perry
I'm saying?
drama, kind of.
All types of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Better written drama than Tyler Perry drama.
Oh, really? Have you seen
I
Tyler
would
Perry's
say
latest
that.
movie? What is it called? Something about a Jasmine.
Jasmine's
Jasmine's Blues.
I haven't. I've
good.
heard. Okay, I've heard about it. I haven't decided if I'm gonna watch it or not. I mean, the last time we had a Tyler Perry movie that was on Netflix, I got TP shamed into watching it, and I actually enjoyed it.
Which one was that?
Which one was it?
The one. That's that last one, wasn't it? When
that was
everybody just came
Medea's.
out
Yeah,
and everybody came
Medea's
out.
Homecoming.
Oh
Medea's
yes, it
Homecoming,
was
yeah.
hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna front. Yeah, that
Mhm.
that one was funny as hell. It was funny. But Tigo, why you call Tigo call the Queen Sugar family the Black Walls?
Yeah, the Black Waltons. Ain't nobody had that motherfucker problem but the Black Waltons. And them motherfucking Waltons, that's why black folks love the Waltons. The motherfuckers had issues, man. Had the whole fucking mountain.
So we could relate.
Hell yeah.
No, it wasn't the Waltons. It was Little House on the Prairie. One day it was just on my television, and I came to watch it, and they betrothed not their oldest daughter, but the next one down. She was like 15 years old.
Oh Lord.
And her boyfriend came, and I was like, this is still they haven't canceled this show yet? Because she was 15.
But it took place in when? The 1850s? Yeah, 1800. I mean, young marriages like that was just part of the deal in that time.
House of the Dragon.
Look, the only thing I remember about Little House on no time. Only thing I remember about that is that son. Remember the son was he started interning for the doctor, got hooked on opium.
Opium.
He got hooked on that opium, man, and then he had the dad had to rehab him out, son. Back in the days in the back of the farm, bro. Yeah, they had him right there with them motherfucking horses. That nigga out there, he out there just sweating and shit, fucking them having the shakes and shit. Horses in that motherfucker going crazy. Like, what the fuck? You got this motherfucker.
The DTs. He had the DTs.
This motherfucker been shaking, son.
But kid, you stupid because that is some Targaryen shit. You know what I'm saying?
Targaryen, Valerian.
Yeah, marrying off the little girls and stuff. So they tried to marry the Valerian girl when she was like what 12, like 11 or some shit to some dude.
Marrying brothers and sisters and uncles and cousins.
And that's about
twice removed on your mama's side.
You're talking about House of Dragon. That's about to hit its season finale. Is correct?
I don't know what's gonna top yesterday's.
I'm not liking about that shit though. They getting rid of all the black ones. I don't like that.
2 in 1 episode. 2 in 1 episode.
Ain't that many left. Ain't that many left. There's one on the run, and two two daughters, right? There's a daughter.
He ain't on the run. He went to live his best life.
He is on the run.
he went to live his truth.
That motherfucker better not grow no damn hair on his head. I know that shit. That motherfucker better sit there and be a damn monk all the damn He lucky as shit, Rob. He lucky as shit that the eyebrows ain't blonde.
Facts. Yeah.
Okay, so now I got a couple of shows that I need to catch up on. I mean, I'm sorry, like the only show that's like destination television for me, that I haven't missed the episode and have been breaking down every episode, is of course Raising Canaan,
Oh
which
yeah.
Raising
has
Canaan is
been
getting good, bro.
an incredible second season.
Yeah.
I mean, Rock
Yep.
is no
She's
Rock's the
that
Don, okay?
look.
Rock is the Don for real, okay? I mean,
Right.
she don't care. She
She told
does
that
not
Italian man,
care.
I am me. I ain't worried about your penis.
Yep.
I'm doing what
Yeah,
I'm
she
doing
did.
because I'm who I am.
She told the boss. You know what I
The
mean? She's
boss.
talking to the
Boss.
boss.
The boss.
Yeah. Yo, before we get deep into things, okay, just with Raising Canaan, because we're probably about two episodes away from the season finale. Who do you think's going to be the big death this season before this season ends?
Marvin.
Marvin, that's what I mean. It's kind of the
I
low
don't
hanging
want to
fruit.
lose
It's kind of
Marvin.
obvious, but I think
I don't
Marvin
think
gonna-
so. I don't think so. I think old girl
Fabulous.
got shot. Yeah, I think old girl
Fabulous.
got shot in this
Fabulous.
last episode.
It's gonna
But
be fabulous.
no, I don't think Famous yet either. Okay, and I've seen a bunch of videos about Famous and about about his relationship with Kanan and the fact that Kanan's son Sean is named after Fabulous. I mean, named after
Famous.
Famous.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fabulous. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, that's Famous's name is Sean, and
Right.
his son's name was Sean, and Famous won't built for the street. Neither was Sean, and Sean got popped by Dad. So I don't know.
And speaking of shows that we're watching, I think I'm probably the only person remaining in the United States of America that still watches The Walking Dead.
I knew you were going to say that.
I am watching
knew
it
you
with
were
you,
gonna say
Rob.
it.
I am
And
You- you're
24.
watching it?
I'm
And
watching it with
24.
you.
Well,
Over
I
and
binge
over
watch
and over
24.
again.
It's on demand. Yeah, I'll watch it on. Yeah,
I'm watching it
but-
too, man. The
The
build up,
Walking
the build
Dead-
up is bananas. They getting ready
Yeah.
for the movie. It's about to be that So it's
So you're
long
not.
been
You're not.
coming,
You
man.
are not alone, y'all.
Yeah.
Angela Lansbury died today.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Rest in peace,
Really?
Angela Lansbury. Yeah,
She
yeah.
was 96 years old.
Wow.
Murder She Wrote is one of my favorite shows to watch ever. I could watch all the episodes, all the seasons over and over again. My favorite episode was one where, because she's born British, but you can't tell because she's a thespian. But there's
That didn't
one
matter what she- what
There's
she
one
was
episode
doing.
of Murder She Wrote where she plays herself, and she plays her cousin, her British cousin.
Mhm.
If anybody's familiar with the story or the 1940s, maybe early 50s movie, The Portrait of Dorian Gray,
Right.
she was in that movie, and she was like a showgirl in a saloon or a cafe, and she sang a song in the movie about a yellow bird. And in that episode of Murder She Wrote, she sang that song.
Wow.
And so now tonight, before I go to bed, I'm gonna watch that episode.
Wow. But yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, I mean, rest in peace. A Hollywood legend. Angela Lansbury. So
Murder She Wrote. Murder She Wrote.
stop it, Chico. Stop it. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, you know what we do. You know how we do. Like this show started talking about some of the top news events over the past week in a section of the show that we like to call the headline grab. Guys, what are we grabbing at today?
Stranger danger, stranger danger.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Something. Let's start here, okay? Kanye West faces backlash over White Lives Matter shirt and anti-Semitic post.
What's that apostrophe doing right there?
That's not
Let's
a
continue.
Oh,
Go ahead.
sorry. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Look, Um, you know, to be honest with you, it wouldn't be straight to tape if we didn't talk about Kanye in some form of fashion because Kanye makes it obvious that we're going to talk about him in some form of fashion, whether we want to or not. Okay. And even when we don't, we're still going to talk about them because guess what? We're content creators. We can't leave this on the table.
He's
Okay.
talking to me, y'all. He's talking to me. Perry's talking to me. He ain't talking to y'all.
Am I? Am I? But so last week Kanye West was at a fashion show. It was in Paris, right? Fashion show in Paris. And he wore this interesting shirt for the show. And this was the shirt that he wore.
Do y'all think they go together?
I don't know, but when she gonna do something with that hair, bro?
Don't you be talking? You can't talk about women's hair.
Really?
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's
Really?
back in the
Really?
ponytail. I mean, it ain't
Just
horrible.
let that one go.
Okay, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
Because you got a hat on right now. Obviously, you didn't do your hair today.
Well, hey,
Because
first of all,
Perry does his hair. You know what I'm
you
saying?
ain't, you
So
ain't gonna you ain't gonna talk to them Shalimar X like that. You just ain't gonna do that.
Well, okay, so that was pretty much part one of what of what Kanye did last week. When he was
Yo,
asked about the
but I'm
shirt,
so
when he
sorry,
was
Rob. I mean, so
uh,
sorry, Perry.
uh,
But somebody revamped the shirt, like took the V out.
Well, most deaf.
Most def, right?
yeah,
That was
Mhm.
dope. That was dope.
But a lot of people on the internet, including Questlove, said they didn't get it at first because the V wasn't blacked out enough. Like they were like,
yeah,
"What the fuck is going on? Does he have the shirt on too? Oh my god, most deaf." When really he just should have blacked it. But I got it when I first saw it. But
Mhm.
a lot of there's a lot of rumblings on the internet about it not being clear what Yasin was trying to do.
No.
yeah. Well, when asked about it, Kanye said he thought it was funny, and he thought it was that the statement "White Lives Matter" was just stating the obvious. Kind of
shit,
hard to do.
man.
I'll say this. I can say this. You know, as much as Kanye is like the um the troll of all trolls, which he can be the troll of all trolls, that did kind of make sense.
It does make sense. However, just a couple of weeks ago, you were pulling your black card, screaming about the Kardashians taking your black kids out of black schools
Mm.
and putting them in all white schools. So Kanye's smart. He knows exactly what he did, what he's willing to pay for it. I mean, he talks a lot about it doesn't even matter because God got him, and I get it. However, when you have such a platform, it's important that you choose your words wisely, and especially if you're going to wear them on the back of a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it is shameful and hurtful to the people that supported you until you got to a level where, because white people just don't fuck with anybody. You came up, you started from the bottom, and we were at the bottom with you. Um, and he can call it a joke, and I get the joke, right? I get it. However, you, Kanye West, more than I'm not you should understand. I'm sure he completely understands how that tramples upon a large percentage, steadily declining since these antics started, but a large percentage of your fan base, and makes it even more dangerous for them to leave their homes and go to work and get mad at somebody out in the roadway and all of the day-to-day things that we're in danger in doing, just regular old everyday activity, and then you're going to pour lighter fluid on the fire, which is a complete 180 from who you were when we fell in love with you. So I have lots, and it's. I mean, I hadn't canceled Kanye up until now. All the other shit was semantics, but now, and I the whole slavery was a choice thing. That was to me, until I saw a video. I saw the whole full video. I just rewatched it of the guy from TMZ and how he
Oh
completely
yeah,
broke him down to the very last compound. Completely.
Van
That's
Lathan.
that
Van
that is
Lathan.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is where I am. That is where I am because his shit's dangerous at this point. Like the rhetoric that was started by the far right and neo Nazis and extremists. You're just proliferating that, and they accept you because you're fucking Kanye West, dude. But these are people who give loans to. They're responsible for granting loans, and they're responsible for teaching our children, and they're responsible for hiring and HR in different companies, and you just fucking pouring fire on the flames. And I can't no more. I have so many Kanye West music memories with my kids, but I can't anymore. And I don't even think they can. They're like, ugh, whatever. You know, music is music, but this is shit.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Kanye is bucking the system, right? In a world that what I'm saying, uh, uh, whatever his like free thinking is, his free thinking form is his free thinking form, and he's bucking the system and he's saying everything to test the system, right? Um, as far as that him saying that that's a joke or this, that, and the other with the shirt, I understand that. Um, when I see Kanye and I see what he's doing and I hear him, I really have to sit back and just what I'm saying, take myself out of the equation, right? And just what I'm saying, just see
All
what
right.
it is.
What do you think?
So um, of late, he's reminding me of um, Andy Kaufman, right?
Okay.
Does that make y'all? Are you understanding what I'm saying, Pete?
I know. I understand what you're saying. You might
Andy,
want to just
Andy Kaufman,
yeah,
Andy
expound on
Kaufman,
that a little bit more.
Andy Kaufman he used to play on Taxi, Locke. He used to play Locke on Taxi, and people forgot that he was a comedian, but his comedic style was bucking the system. Like he would fight women, wrestle women, box women, and and became like the world's women's champion of wrestling and all types of shit, and got in a fight with Jerry Lawler, and and just promoted all this, this rhetoric that some people would say was just like he was just mad and just crazy. But
So
he
yeah, he's a comedian now.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the tactics. I'm saying the tactics are basically this. When I see it, that's what I see. I see the same type of tactics. You're talking to a system that's built on algorithms and herding the sheep, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you 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 have to have somebody that comes out and bucks and says what just out of the left field. A lot of people are going to say he's crazy or maybe he's just testing the waters, this, that, and the other, because it's bugged out. Because if I'm not mistaken, he got taken down for Twitter for saying what he said, right? He got taken down, but
Oh, you knew
then,
that was gonna happen, and don't you
right,
start, don't you start down that road.
right.
Well,
So,
before you start down that road, since you bring it up, yeah, I mean he did. There later in the week there was a tweet, an anti-Semitic tweet that he sent out. That also further threw gasoline on the controversy of Kanye West for the week. This was the tweet. I mean, well, yeah, this was the statement. I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going to go DEF CON 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jews also. You guys have toyed with me, and and tried to blackball anyone whoever opposes your agenda.
This dude sound like the black Donald Trump on damn Twitter in the middle of the fucking night. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. And I get what you're saying, Tico. Like the whole roundabout with the whole Gap line that came out, he wanted it in trash bags.
Hmm.
But there's a song from years ago how he hated working at the Gap, and now he's in a position. I'm there with him, right? This shit, yo.
This is another
A
level of
lot
what
of
the hell.
right. A lot of times people say things and they put themselves in a category as a free thinker just to attempt to justify bullshit.
Hmm.
There is no reason. Like if you're mad at a person who is of the Jewish, who practices, it was a Jew, then talk to that person. Like, and he knows this. So it's just, we've all been in the situation. Say like you're young and this is always the motherfucker that wants to play. He play too much, right? And then he play too much, and somebody gets hurt. So then he's the asshole. That's where Kanye is. You're past like, stop, man, stop, dude, stop, girl, you play too much. To like, we're just not, we can't play with you no more because you too rough.
Yeah, and I'm glad you bring up um the free thinker portion
Mm-hmm.
of this. Okay. Um, I have the only reason why I have a problem, and I've always had a problem with with the phrase free thinker. It's because a lot of times that the people that that push themselves and always push themselves as free thinkers always got BS coming out of their mouths.
Right,
That
exactly.
have that a lot of times I don't see free thinking, I see talking points.
Right. But that's a perfect place for
Mm,
them to
Yep.
sit under
mm,
that umbrella, because then when you say some shit like that, they're like, "Oh, well, you're not a free
mm,
thinker."
yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Mm,
You have admonished black people and Jewish people in a week. So we'll see what happens.
yeah.
That's all I have
I
to say
mean,
about
I
that.
mean, Rob, we've had this conversation for years,
Yep.
especially especially as it relates to the free thinking ideology.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, before, we had an insulting name that we called some of them that I won't repeat again. Okay.
Right.
Just because I don't feel like, I don't feel like we
No,
need
my
to
friends.
go down that road.
Right. Right. Right.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, we don't, which we don't, which we really, don't need to. Rob, what do you think his end game is with this? Honestly.
I don't know, man. A lot of I can't call it, man. But a lot of quote unquote free thinkers label themselves that way just to be like not even regular contrarian, but super like contrarian at all cost type shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Just I'm going to stand out regardless of if it's right, wrong. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
they're just people like that. That you know what I mean? I'm just gonna if people are going this way, I'm definitely gonna go the other way, whether or not it suits me, whether it suits me or not. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know where Kanye is in this, man, but it's
I
wild. It's
I
wild.
I think okay. He just got he just got backed by Elon, right?
Hmm.
Elon, he buys Twitter. This deal is still in effect, and Elon is already like, yeah. So if he does that, that's loosening the gap. I mean, that's loosening the reins on censorship in a sense, right?
Mhm.
Because remember when Trump was doing what he was doing, they boom, 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 they were
Mm-hmm.
shutting that shit down. This is the way to loosen this up. Because when this deal goes down, it's going to be like a $44 billion deal from his
Yeah, that he's
perspective,
trying that he's
right?
trying to that he's trying
Right?
to back out of, and is being sued for trying to back out of trying to back out of buying Twitter.
You know them. You knew them fake accounts were there. You knew it.
Thank you,
If
thank
you
you.
did your own due diligence before you agreed to buy this company, which he had to have done, or he wouldn't be as rich as he is, then you knew better. You just changed your fucking mind, yo.
And if you're supposed to be a great businessman, part of being a great businessman is doing that due diligence.
I'm
You
sure.
know,
I'm sure he did. There's no way. Like, we know that there's tons of fake accounts. It's on the news every fucking political season.
I
Like,
got
I
a
don't
bunch of them
understand.
following me. I got a bunch of them following me now.
Right. I stay managing my shit. Like, block, block, block.
Hmm.
You knew that shit. You knew it. But whatever, Elon Musk.
Yeah, yeah.
Go to the
But
moon. Go to the moon.
let's move on. And you mentioned free thinkers. Okay. Let's talk about uh a free sprayer. Maybe I'll refer to him as a free sprayer.
Shoot the club
Okay.
up.
Yep.
Mr. Herschel. Shoot the club up, Walker.
Damn.
Once again, Herschel Walker denies reports he paid for ex's abortion. Now, of course, Herschel Walker, former University of Georgia football great, the current GOP Senate candidate for the state of Georgia, who's also for years, you know, has been anti-abortion. Okay, definitely pro-life. And the Daily Beast a week ago broke news of him paying for one of the women. And notice I said one of the women that he was messing around with for an abortion. And this was back in 2009.
Who are these people that are supporting this man? Like, an he had an outside pregnancy while he was married and paid for an abortion. And now all this motherfucker has to say is, I didn't do it. And they're like, oh, okay. Like,
Well,
oh, okay.
look, remember this is an important midterm election. Georgia is one of the two seats in the same state that the GOP lost. And you know, and the balance of the Senate is going to rest on one of these on this seat.
Mm-hmm.
All
And he's
right.
still like, it's still like split almost half and half.
I saw one of the last polls I saw that came out of Georgia. The current senator, Senator Raphael Warnock, has had about it had like a 5 point lead.
Mm-hmm.
Expanded out a little bit, but for most of the year, it has been neck and neck. Okay. Um.
Last poll I seen in Georgia, it was Juicy sliding on it. Biggest shout out to Juicy down there in Atlanta doing her thing.
Okay, here you
You
go.
know what I'm saying? And boy, I
How do
tell
we
you,
not
she
see
sure
that
held
coming a
split.
mile away?
Yeah, I know. My fault, guys. My fault. But
Damn it,
Juicy, not
yeah,
juicy.
she split that poll too, yo. Anyway, go ahead, man.
but but yeah, I mean the GOP has a lot riding on Herschel Walker
Right.
winning his seat. So there's not going to be much that they are going to say, you know, against him.
And they
However,
also haven't said anything against the claims of his son, who says
good,
he.
perfect segue. Perfect segue. Christian Walker, who is a huge conservative influencer, young conservative influencer.
That's amazing.
Yeah, who at the beginning of this campaign pretty much said one word, support his pops, and you never really saw him on the campaign. Well, after this that happened last week, Christian went on his IG page and let's just say,
laid him out.
He had some things to say like this.
I stayed silent as the atrocities committed against my mom were downplayed. I stayed silent when it came out that my father, Herschel Walker, had all these random kids across the country, none of whom he raised. And you know my favorite issue to talk about is father absence. Surprise, because it affected me. That's why I talk about it all the time, because it affected me. Family values, people. He has 4 kids, 4 different women, wasn't in the house raising one of them. He was out having sex with other women. Do you care about family values? I was silent, lie after lie after lie. The abortion card drops yesterday. It's literally his handwriting in the card. They say they have receipts, whatever. He gets on Twitter. He lies about it. Okay, I'm done. Done. Everything has been a lie. And so for the right to say I'm being suspicious for saying, hey, I'm done with the lies, when you all have been calling me saying, is this true about your dad? Gosh, we're not going to win Georgia, this candidate, all that's been you. You have no idea what I've been through in my life. You have no idea what me and my mom have survived. We could have ended this on day 1. We haven't. I haven't told any stories. I'm just saying, don't lie. Don't lie on my mom. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on the lives you've destroyed and act like you're some moral family man. Y'all should care about that, conservatives.
I cannot wait for damn Saturday Night Live to do that shit, yo. Whoo, that's gonna be good in my soul.
Yeah, I'll say I think they well,
yes, absolutely.
Well, Pete's no longer there. They got a whole new crew.
Yeah,
they got a whole new crew. I mean, when I give me, they got a whole new crew. They got a they got a whole new crew. But look, no, what I saw there was a hurt son. Okay,
absolutely.
No matter the politics, no matter any of that, that's a hurt son that has gone through this. And I didn't even play the part where he mentions how Herschel threatened him.
Yeah, they had to relocate.
How they had to relocate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But they don't care about any. They don't care about any of that shit. They just want to win the state, right?
They got a seat. They got to win.
Yeah, they got a seat. They got to win.
I mean,
so all of this that is completely contrary to a lot of their platform, a large part of their platform. They're just skipping over that part and hoping that it goes away.
Yeah. Yeah, and here's the whole thing. I mean, it's right now they have, like Senator Tom Cotton from Oklahoma was there today. Senator Rick Scott from Florida was there today, campaigning with Herschel. Okay, they're putting that wall up around him to support him because this is still going regardless of his October surprise.
Right.
This is still going to be a tight race.
Yeah.
All right. And they have to make sure that they have this man protected.
Do they have that man in Louisiana with him? The one that said if you're scared of cops because they're cops, when next time you're in trouble, call a crackhead?
Oh, you talking about John Kennedy. John Kennedy. Yeah. Look, shouts out. Shouts out to Senate candidate from the state of Louisiana, Gary Chambers. Bruh, I loved Gary Chambers. Okay. Look, the minute this was back in January when he put out one of his first ads, the minute I saw him lighting up an L during his during his first campaign, I was like, yeah, during his first ad, yeah,
definitely. Louisiana, please get out and vote. Get out and vote.
But I mean, look, it's an important election. This isn't going to be the last October surprise, and I seriously doubt it's going to be the last October surprise before the end of October that has Herschel Walker's name on it.
Well, probably not.
No. Let's go to the next, because guess what? Controversy is, especially racist controversy, is not limited to one party. LA City Council president resigns over leaked racist comments. Yeah, I know I spelled comments wrong. Shut up. Anyway,
God, Perry.
Bruh.
what? What? What?
Tighten up,
Anyway,
nigga.
First the
Nigga,
apostrophes. First the random apostrophe. And then this. You're fired.
well,
Let me
look,
tell you something, man. When people get in that house, man, and they start getting positions, it's amazing how people turn on you. It's let me tell you. If I'm not mistaken, that lady, she's of Hispanic descent. Am I not? Or Latino descent? Am I not?
yeah, but remember, it
So,
wasn't.
it-
Go ahead.
so didn't she call she called somebody's boy like a little monkey or something?
Yep, and this was
You
a
stupid, yo.
leaked. This was a leaked audio from a meeting last year, where four Latino city council members were having a meeting, and they did have some derogatory words to say about one of the councilmen, who happens to be white, but his son is his son is African American. Okay. And well, let's take, something. Let's do this.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
take
shit.
yeah, let's take a quick listen.
Whip it up, P. Whip it up.
It's like the oddest thing. It's like black and brown on this float, and then there's this white guy with this little black kid who's misbehaved. Este niño has they're not doing it. Yeah, no, they're not doing. The kid is bouncing off the effing walls on the float, practically tipping it over. There's
Hello?
nothing you can do to control
Is this
him.
thing on?
Parece changuito. And I'm just like,
wait.
oh my God.
Yeah. She referred to the child, in Spanish as a little monkey.
Evidently, she ain't been down to social service.
But the LA Times, look, the LA Times, the LA Times leaked it. Okay. And Reg, yeah, thank you. I forgot, bro. You are in LA, so you're like kind of in the, you kind of hearing it in real time. So, after this leak, after the controversy regarding it, she resigned her position as president of the city council. She has not resigned her position. And the other four,
So she's still on the city council.
she is still on the city council, as well as the other four Latino city councilmen, council people. They're still there. And it's so funny. I know I shared this with you guys earlier today. There was a city council meeting today, all right, that of course, where the public was allowed to speak. And this was said during the meeting.
Okay, come on up.
Come on up.
Okay.
First of all, fuck you. Fuck De Leon. Fuck Nori. And fuck Cedillo. Fuck this whole meeting right here because it's illegitimate. The people are shutting this shit down afterwards. This whole thing is racist. The fact that they had the audacity to sit here in front of the people that they mocked, that they minimized, that they demonized, that they marginalized is unacceptable. The fact that you are trying to continue with business as usual is unacceptable. 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 We are the people and we are the voices who matter in this room right now, not yours. I yield the rest of my time, but fuck this.
Thank you.
Next, we have
Next we have what fuck this?
Wow,
Next
yeah,
we have
yeah,
Patrick.
Yeah.
Come on, Patrick. Come on up.
And here's the whole thing. The racist comments weren't just against black and brown. Okay. And you find this when you look at different races and nationalities, the racism within those nationalities, because there is there is a group of Latinos that are from southern, that are from southern Mexico, who have moved into, and I forgot which community in in the Los Angeles area that they have moved into, that they have that this LA city
They
city
don't like
councilwoman
them.
has had disparaging remarks against them as well.
Yeah, they think they're hot shit, basically.
You know?
But you never know when the camera's rolling.
I yield the rest of my time, but fuck this.
Yeah.
Patrick. Now next we have Patrick. Come on up, Patrick. Come on. Come on.
I
You
would
know,
like to
so
I would like to
It's okay.
talk about. I would like to talk about the ducks that quack too loudly at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Who's that, Patrick?
That's
That's
Patrick.
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 My,
Patrick
my,
came back
my
in.
neighbor has 3 roosters, and I want to get them gone. Can we
Wanna get 'em
outlaw
going out
roosters
the house.
in Los Angeles County, please?
But if you
Sincerely,
can't
can we
do that,
can we-
I'll double back on what she said.
Fuck
Fuck
this.
Fuck that.
Fuck this. We shutting this shit down.
yeah, but once again, I mean, the biggest links in here, racism and especially anti-black racism, is not limited to one party
Yeah,
or one
absolutely.
frame of mind and one
Mhm.
frame, one frame of thought.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if the system was working properly, if it was working as it was designed, then there would be no color line. Well, whatever, but there'd be no lines other than what you believe and how that lines up to the party that you choose to support or choose not to support. That's it. That's the politics of it. And we've said year after year for 4 years. This is the 5th one. The politics has been the policy has been removed from politics, and you have this type of circus shit.
Yeah. I mean, like I saw someone complaining about one party, that being the Democratic Party, being overtaken by identity politics. Okay, when identity politics is everywhere in every party. Okay,
Yeah.
the word working class, that's identity politics. Okay, the
Mhm.
word soccer mom, that's identity politics. Okay, you know you can't mention the word identity politics without mentioning the words that refer to white people, but you don't want to say that it refers to white people. Guess what? That's identity politics.
What, like soccer mom?
Like soccer mom. Okay, like soccer mom. Working class is the biggest one.
Because we don't work. We don't work.
But we can't be a part of that. We can't be a part of that. Because but once again, it's a trigger word that's not speaking towards us.
But we knew that. We knew that when they changed the classism. If I'm not mistaken, I remember when poverty used to be on the joint. It used to be poor, middle class, rich, and whatever. You know what I'm saying?
We know nobody about that.
Never nobody about that. And then they took that shit out. Now everybody's middle class, right? So we're all under one glass. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to choke that shit that trickles from the top, supposed to trickle down to the bottom. It doesn't.
But while working class separates it even more.
Exactly.
Okay, just the one. But keep on look once again. Keep an eye. I'm gonna keep an eye on this thing in LA because I'm curious to see if they are going to if they are going to resign. I doubt it. But
and those are their seats up in November?
Her seat is up in November. I don't think the other others are, but I know her seat is up in November. Okay, Reg, you in LA? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, bro. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our headline grab. Okay. Now, before we do a little bit of homecoming talk, okay, uh, I do have something that I want to share with our family. Uh, just so that we can celebrate you know, let's just say celebrate a special day. Okay, so. Um,
Oh, smiling.
Burke. Born and raised. DP. Salute.
God damn it, Barry. I can't
First
leave
of
you
all-
alone to do shit.
First of all, fuck stream y'all trying to fuck up my birthday tribute and shit. Yo, that was dope, y'all. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
I can't leave you to your own devices ever.
You didn't know he was gonna put that motherfucker at the end.
My brother, happy
Ridiculous.
birthday, bro. So
Happy birthday, Booby.
I had to put that together for you.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Guys, it is homecoming month. Okay. It is homecoming month. That's pretty much what October's for. October's for Halloween, Rob's birthday, and the various amounts of homecoming that go on in this state and area. I know Fayetteville State just had theirs last weekend.
I think so. And then
Yeah.
St. Aug is up this week.
Yep.
It's me. That's a whole day.
Yep.
Right. Key would have to tell us when the NC State's homecoming is. I know Carolina's
why don't y'all
homecoming,
know?
because we didn't look it up. Okay,
Because
No, it's that first weekend. It's
Yeah.
the first weekend in November, but I'm not. Homecoming, I will be in New York City. Me and Felicia, we're going to see Robert Glasper, Bilal, and Yassine Bey.
Nice. Okay, so State's homecoming is the same weekend as our beloved North Carolina Central
Yeah.
University
It
homecoming.
normally is. They coincide a lot.
And then, of course, the A&T's homecoming, I believe, is the weekend before the actual last weekend of October. So so for those that are celebrating GHO, enjoy. Okay, ain't the best, but hey, that's it is what it is. All right? I ain't trying to,
Let me
Shade.
tell you something, man.
Shade.
Like, you never really thought about when your kids go off to college that you have to like split your alliance, right? So I'm St. Aug all day, every day, So my son graduated from A&T. So now, as a youth, Rob, Perry, we have quested upon Greensboro's campus, and we have gone, we have conquered, we have laid tracks.
I don't like where he's going with this. Go ahead.
Here we go.
In
Go ahead.
Greensboro. Now my son has graduated from Greensboro, not knowing that the seeds that we have planted, like Johnny Appleseed, had grown. Not that these seeds were apples, matter of fact. It was probably marijuana. If I'm not mistaken, it was the dope marijuana that we were probably dropped some seeds It's probably, if you go back by the girls' dormitory, there's probably a bush back there that's been growing since the 1990s. That you probably need to go back and check up. Anyway, I'm saying that to say that my alliance is split because now my money not only do I support St. Aug, now my money's divided at A&T also. So I went and had bought A&T attire to support my son.
Mhm.
It's a lonely job, man. You should get your children to go to the same school you go to, so you can keep the money so you won't have to spend so much shit. Keisha was smart.
All I know is around about 1994 or so.
Mhm.
There was a group of young men, a couple from North Carolina Central University, one from St. Aug, and a couple other places were represented. But we were in Greensboro, walking across A&T's campus, and we had a little rotation going, if you will, while we were walking across campus, and we had people following us like Pied Pipers. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And we put the rotation into a larger rotation as people were following us across campus. If you smell what I'm cooking.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
had some times, bro.
Po-
That
uh,
was a
say,
time. That was a time one of us had a dime bag hanging outside of the Scully like this right here, just right there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And was walking across campus, went to the Burger King, and still had the Jones sitting there, and that was the advertise. Anyway, I'm talking too much.
Thank you.
Some money
statutes
was
of
made.
limitations.
I was
I didn't
about to
call-
put you out.
I didn't call names, but some money was made that night.
Let's just say burgers weren't the only thing going through the drive-through that night,
Right.
that day.
Didn't call names, but some money was made that night.
Yep, statutes of limitations. Statutes of
Yeah,
limitations.
But yeah, it
I'm
was
leaving.
There you go. Actually, I do have to share one a funny homecoming story, and this wasn't our homecoming. Okay, it was my freshman year, and a lot of my classmates were at Elizabeth City State University. So my central, my central crew that I went to high school with, we all piled up in my car and we drove down to Elizabeth City for their homecoming. It was a 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive, quarter flat on the way. Just just outside of Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro.
Yep, just outside of Murfreesboro. But beautiful. Some good old boys stopped and helped us out, and we made it out of there alive.
That
We
could
got
that have been
yep,
scary.
Yeah.
we got the campus on time for the homecoming show, which was, and yes, I'm going to date myself with who I'm going to say who was performing, but it was Run DMC.
Oh yeah.
Yes. It was an incredible show because there was no opening act.
Oh yeah, they didn't really believe in opening acts back then.
Yeah,
Not for
they
them little,
had
not for them little
yeah.
shows.
Yeah, there was no opening act at all. They gave a great show. Those that didn't go in the show were outside in the cold parking lot having a ball. South Bronx was blasted. I mean, it was it was a beautiful event. Going down there, for their homecoming, and then then our homecoming was like 2 weeks later. Okay.
Was that Outcast show in Carolina's gym? That was for their homecoming, wasn't it?
It was.
Mm-hmm.
It
That was a good
was. It
time.
was.
That was a good old time.
Yeah.
Man, homecoming, man. Y'all paying African Fest used to be off the chains.
Yeah.
Man,
Go-go bands.
That might as well have been your
bands.
homecoming. You know what I
that
mean?
would have been
Y'all
that
not
was the
gonna
black
y'all not gonna
homecoming.
bad y'all
That
not
was
gonna
the
bad
black
about my
homecoming,
school.
man. That was the black
We're not bad
homecoming,
about
bro.
for your school. We're
No,
just
I feel like
saying.
there's shade. I feel like
No,
because
there's
I went
none.
to
There's none,
there's
man. There's
shade.
none there, yo. There's none. I mean,
Nah, those go-go's
that's when you
used to
had
be
you
Yeah.
had that. That's the time when DMX came and performed outside of the record store. What was that? What was that? Not Sam Goody. What's the name of that the record store over by the state? Perry. I used to
Talking
work
about
there.
school kids.
Yeah,
School
school
kids.
kids. Private school
School
kids.
kids,
They had that. They
right.
had that trailer. They had a 18 wheeler, and it parked in front of, and DMX performed for free in the parking lot. Pan African. That joint was crazy. Everybody, man, that joint was bananas.
Yeah,
Man. I
but
saw
yeah,
LOG
Pan
and
African.
Bulldogs at
Yeah,
the-
but Pan African Fest might as well have been your black
Yeah,
homecoming.
that was the
so.
black. That was the black homecoming for that
Yeah.
state, man. That shit was crazy.
Black homecoming.
just
Motherfucker,
saying.
then Central and then
Yeah.
fucking Central, man. Look, let me tell you something, man. I've danced in a lot of gyms. I
That
have
damn sweat
danced
box.
in
Sweat
a
box.
lot of motherfucking gyms. Let me tell you something, yo.
That damn sweat box.
If you can survive the fucking sweat box, and I'm talking about the original.
The
Not
original sweat box.
Not the motherfucker.
Not when they took it down to the big gym with
exactly.
the pool in it.
You damn right. You right. Not that one. The original one. Let me tell you something,
Up
young
on the
ones.
hill.
Let me tell you something, young ones. You would never know the pain. You would never know the pain because you have water bottles and shit like that. We didn't have that shit.
We
We
didn't
didn't
even
have
have water bottles
We didn't
back
have water bottles. We didn't have that shit. No. You either hydrated before you got there and made sure that you had somebody to carry your ass out. I'm telling you. That's the reason why I stayed skinny, because I went to Central's fucking jam parties. And that's realness right there. And St. Aug, God dog, boy. Shaw, y'all had a hot ass gym too, boy. Y'all gym was hot as shit too, yo. But that motherfucker would never let your ass dance on that floor. But they mean that shit. They want nobody to mark up them damn floor, that damn floor. Anyhow.
I paid too much for them. I paid too much for them.
Right.
But I'll say this, but there was nothing like like a Central pre-dawn. Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, the pre-dawn,
Yeah.
Yeah, shout outs to the Great Hall at UNC too, for real.
Great Hall, UNC, yeah.
Yo,
you in the Matrix, P.
In the Matrix, P.
But yeah,
Matrix, brother.
Shout out to the Great Hall. Well, yeah, because honestly, I don't know who's watching that used to go to UNC, but Central State turning out Great Hall parties. It's specifically the 6th Floor crew and TSP, collectively known as the Coalition.
We would always see each other out there, Rob. We would always see each other out there. That's what's crazy, because
always.
Oh man, passion.
We stayed ripping up.
Tigo, don't do that. Don't go down that road.
You know what? Cut that shit out, yo. Cut that shit out, because I was there too.
Yeah,
they cut it
yeah,
out.
you were.
Yeah, Q was there too, man. Yo, UNC parties, man. It was a whole different ball game, man. That's like going to fucking damn Beverly Hills 90210 jams and shit. That shit was crazy.
But they all had the same outfits on. Like all the girls had the same outfits. Limited Express.
Limited Express.
They were all of them.
All
had
the dudes
the same
had
outfits
on. All the dudes went to fucking Chess King and shit. That shit was crazy.
Yo, guys, what's your do's and don'ts now? Okay, because we try to stay busy on our prospective homecoming weekends. Okay, what are your do's and don'ts to make sure that you survive the weekend now?
Hydrate.
Yes,
for sure. Hydrate.
Because your rubber band don't snap back. You have a quick turnover for homecoming. Like you do something Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, brunch on Sunday, maybe a Sunday day party. And we ain't built like that no more.
Have a true motherfucker there to let you know you need to sit your ass down.
Just sit down
and sit your ass down, bro. For real, you need to have a real strong motherfucker. Be like, yo, for real. You ain't as young as you think you are. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do them glory days and shit. Your ass, like Keith said, the damn snapback is real out this bitch, boy. That shit is crazy.
Rehabilitate and hydrate.
Yeah. And
okay, more time at the more time at the tailgate or more time at the post game?
I mean,
Oh no, we don't go to games. I don't go to games.
No, I ain't say the game. I said the post game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
referring to, Rob. You know, the post game.
I mean, but if you only talking to Rob, then we should have a show.
No, I
Pretty
know.
stupid.
But Rob knows what. But Rob kind of knows what I'm referring to, and I already know it is the same way at other schools as well, especially when it comes to after. Especially when it comes to after the game, because I mean, look, at Central, the bowl has been live, been live year after year after year. Okay,
I don't know. It depends on where you like. I don't know where you're tailgating at, but post game is a must have. You know what I mean? You got to leave your tailgate and go to the post game. You know what I mean? Got to.
That's where you go by and see the young girls. Like, ah, damn, girl. Motherfucker,
You know what?
They make these motherfuckers. Well, where these new niggas come from? You ain't never seen no nigga like that before. God damn. What shade is that? What shade is that? That is, you got a bitch. That bitch got a purple hue. What is that?
Because what's crazy is we the OGs now. You know what I'm saying?
That's just
come here, young buck. Yeah, come here, young buck.
Fuck. Yeah.
Come here, look
careful looking now. You know what I'm saying?
Let your uncle talk to you a little bit. Let me tell you something, little boy.
There was a time you could look and it would be kind of like socially acceptable. Now you got to be careful. You can't be
when you get out here now, boy, you be like,
you can't be that OG like that. Look at that. You got to look and kind of like keep it moving, keep your eyes moving.
Because look, Rob, you could say that, and then the next thing you know, your daughter's walking right behind. No, you can't do that, man. No.
You know what's hilarious? It's just watching us grow, just watching people grow. Like every year, you see them grow to something. Like you see the ones that used to wild out, used to be the party animals, used to be and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Then they might just come in and they start chilling. They just chill. They might have a couple of drinks and you know what I'm saying, chill or whatever. And then next year,
they bring their wife.
Changes. They bring their wife. They bring their wife out. You know what I'm saying? And she'll party a little bit or whatever. Then next thing you bring the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I didn't know you had kids, motherfucker. God damn, you had like 40 motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
A gaggle of kids.
Motherfucking kids out this been like, no.
You were just out here last year.
Yeah,
wow.
You just out here last year. You know what I'm saying? I just thought you just got married.
The next year had one of them white minister collars on.
Hell yeah.
I was about to go there. Because
still under the tailgate tree with a red cup.
Right.
Video with a little communion cup.
I changed, but it ain't changed.
They got 100 shots of communion cups.
Boy, you stupid.
You know somebody
got the tray, Rob. You got the tray.
You know somebody's gonna have a flask. You know somebody's gonna have a flask. Because I know the older that I got, the more that I appreciated actually getting a flask. It was like a rite of passage. You know what I mean?
Just being discreet, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
I know one brother that has checked into the comments that we frequently collaborate with. Has been seen walking across campus with a backpack full of bottles of brown water.
Yep.
And this brother, no matter if he was in stride walking or he was standing stationary, there was somebody behind him pouring into their cup. I was one of them. At various stages, I was one of the people walking behind him, like, yo, hold up, homie. Let me grab this right here. And pour me some in the cup, put it back in the stash, zip it up, let him keep walking. But yeah, homie was a walking free bar, open bar.
Exactly. And be mindful of the parties on Friday nights and pick and choose the party that suits your needs.
Sure enough.
You know what I'm
What would
saying?
those needs be?
Whatever your needs are at the time. You
What
pick and
kind of needs?
choose you pick and choose the one that the ones that are going to fit.
Either you're
Like
gonna
this
go
year.
to the alumni or you're gonna go to the my.
You know what?
Uh,
Mm-mm. Don't make me have to
it's
come get. Don't
yeah,
call me to come get you this weekend, sir.
See,
you
somebody will
know,
be trying to get it in.
Hey girl, you know how to get rid of those tuition loans, right?
It sound like one of them fucking scammers in your inbox. Have you heard about the way I got rid of my loans?
Say no, I can have your ass trapped for 30 years. That's a motherfucker. I just got off my loans. I'm just joking.
But yeah, but look, homecoming guys, look, whatever you do this year, just definitely enjoy yourself.
Be safe, yo.
Be safe, mainly. Be safe. You don't
Oh,
look. You don't even look. In these days, you don't even need a designated driver. You do have a designated driver. It's on your phone. It's an app. It's called Uber
and
and Lyft.
I don't
And
know.
Lyft. Yeah.
Key might know a little bit better than I do, but I think she had said something about it before about like women at the bar. I think there's like some kind of codes you could use if you are in trouble, if you need. I can't remember. I know we had talked about it a minute ago, but
I probably should know this, but I
yeah,
don't.
but yeah, if you go,
Cause I travel with hitters, yo. I travel with hitters. I travel with a squad.
all taste
Call
the drink before it touches her
call the
lips. We
cooking
all
crew.
taste it. If one pass out, we're going. We what she already knows.
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, for real, ladies. I think you go online and look on YouTube. There are some codes that you can use um, and tell bartenders if you're like unsafe, if you feel as though you're not, want to deal with anybody, or if somebody's being really aggressive or
yeah.
something like that, or
Yeah. And ladies, don't let your friend get so drunk that they fall out in the street with their ass up. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's pretty much an opportunity
Yeah.
way before that happens to nip that in the bud.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So yeah, don't let that happen.
Please
boy,
don't
I
let that
love
happen.
looking at them Bambis, boy. I love looking at them Bambis. Boy, them motherfuckers, boy, they had them damn heels on, boy. Them motherfuckers, them knees be buckling, bruh. Them damn that ankle support, cause them they got them laces. They got the lace. They got the lace. They got the the strap on lace joints on the thighs and leg. No ankle support whatsoever. Motherfuckers, they be out that bitch bambiing like a motherfucker, yo. Staggering. That's all right. Get that shit, yo. I love it.
Hilarious.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, but guys, yeah, enjoy yourselves and be safe, because I mean, we got pretty much 4 more weeks of the season. Okay, so get out there, enjoy yourselves. If you see this, any member of the Straight to Tape crew on campus, just come up, say what's up. You got you look, you got drinks, share, but I gotta see you pour it. So
Key,
just
let's
saying,
go to Oxford.
just
Let's
saying.
go to Oxford's homecoming. Let's find one Oxford had a homecoming. Let's crash Oxford's homecoming.
No, thank you.
It's no fun whatsoever, man. P, you down?
Maybe Harvard, but not Oxford.
No, let's go to Oxford. Let's crash the skulls. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on to another shit.
Yeah, this nigga trying to join the Illuminati early.
On some other shit.
He trying to join. He trying to join the baby Yachty. So no, man.
Baby
no.
Yachty.
Yeah, it's
Yo,
Baby Yachty.
Yachty got a pizza, man. Yachty got a pizza out.
Who, Little Yachty?
Yeah.
What flavor? What's on it?
Everything. He got like cheese. Then he got another one, like, you know what I'm saying?
Who's he got a pizza through?
I don't know. Coach had it on Coach K had it on his what you call it?
I
On
enjoy
his own
Little
joint.
Yachty.
Yeah, Yachty got his own pizza brand, got his own pizza joint going on. It's in Walmart.
Ladies and gentlemen, um, another fun episode of Straight to Tape. Remember, you can of course catch Straight to Tape every Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not every Tuesday. Sometimes we like to take some time off. To refresh,
Mini
replenish, and
breaks.
all of that. You know what I'm saying? But Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and on Twitch. Audio version of Straight to Tape, of course, is available on your favorite podcasting platforms. S2T Media on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And we got some stuff coming up. Be in tune with us, okay? And of course, make sure you're following us on all of our favorite podcasting platforms. You know what, Rob? I'm gonna give you a break on showing some love, man, because it's your birthday.
Appreciate you.
You know what
Love
I mean?
y'all, man.
But look, but we love y'all. Felicia, Indy, Big Reg, Joe Biggs. Okay, I saw Reggie Marshall chime in earlier. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Cousin was
Yeah.
here. Quentin
Yeah.
Capo's here.
Big Champ was in here.
Felicia
Big
Tap.
Chief was in. Showed up. Stuck his face in, showed his face. You know what I mean? So, just happy.
Look
Just
at Rob looking at
happy.
us judgingly, thinking that they did a horrible job.
No, y'all good.
Okay, good.
What's up,
Yeah.
Nasai? What's up? What's up?
Oh
What's
yeah,
up, J Trey?
So we definitely appreciate you. Joining your favorite podcast. You know what? We're gonna be back next week. Same podcasting time, same podcasting station. With some treats for you. All right. So because it's your birthday, man, the social media assassin, Rob, Theatrical.
Yo, much love, man. I'm going to bow out early now. Peace. Love y'all, man. Love you.
Goodbye.
And of course, the first lady of S2T, quintessential hip hop mom, Keisha with a Y.
Goodbye. Now's your time to start researching your candidates and how you're going to vote. So get
Most
to
definitely.
researching.
Most definitely. And of course, it's your man C. Perry II. As always, did I forget something?
Oh God.
Did I forget something?
I feel like this is a fucking setup.
Times
No,
like
it's not.
this. No, times like this. I really wish that I was white.
Well, why do you wish you were white, Tico?
I mean, I do. I mean, y'all wouldn't treat me like this if I was white. But then I get sad
Why do you get sad, Tico?
because then my mama got a lot of explaining to do.
You're so dumb, yeah.
Ladies, gentlemen, later.